Before I started to pursue my career in the music industry, I had a full-time job. And in my job, I felt unfulfilled and I was dissatisfied with where I was at in life. I had a passion and I had a dream, but I lacked the self-belief and confidence to follow my dream. My job was at Australia Post, and even though it provided me with independence and security, at the end of the day, it wasn't what I wanted to do. At the time, my dream was to work with music in some kind of capacity, and I didn't know how to go about it at the time because music in my life has always been a hobby and it's just something that we did. And so I always had done it as a hobby but never thought I could make a career out of it. And then one day I thought, well, maybe I could make a career out of music, and I made the decision to do that. I think what changed for me in making my decision to follow my career is, I was extremely unhappy with where I was at. I was doing the same thing over and over again, and I knew that there was something within me that I had to follow and I had to pursue, and I just knew that I wasn't going to do this job for the rest of my life. So why not give it a try? Why not give it a real red hot go and see where it could take me? And so I did that, and it hasn't been easy, not at all. But, you know, life is for the living and you have to follow your dreams. The journey to get to this point where I am now has been quite challenging. It's been hard, but at the same time there have been a lot of highs and there have been a lot of lows. And I think it just comes with the journey. One struggle initially was when I left home to move to Sydney to give myself the best possible chance in the music career. And I left my family, I left my friends, I left my support network to do that. And it was a huge risk and a huge gamble. A lot of people didn't know what I was doing. You know, they kind of looked at me and thought, why are you doing that? Because it's not a stable career and you're just giving this a go. So a lot of the time I felt very much alone and I was doing this by myself. But fast forward, the risk that I had taken and the decision that I made to follow my dream to where I am now, I can look back and honestly say that that decision was the best decision that I've ever made in my life. When I made the decision to follow my dream, it was really exciting, but at the same time it scared the hell out of me. I had to work really hard on my self-belief and my confidence, which I was lacking. And the way that I did that was by surrounding myself with people that believed in me. And by doing that, the people that believed in me helped me to believe in myself. Fast forward a couple of years and I'm now living my dream. It hasn't been easy, but now I'm working successfully as a professional entertainer within the music and entertainment industry within Australia. I've released 2 EPs, I've toured nationally, I've played overseas, I've presented a documentary, and I've even starred in a couple of operas. I think the most favorite thing that I've done was a trip to China, and I got to play in a yurt with some traditional Mongolian instrumentalists, and that has been definitely a highlight. The opera voice, it's getting there. I think it's more of a musical theatre voice, but fake it till you make it.